October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Queen City News is proud to partner with Susan G. Komen for the More Than Pink Walk in Uptown this weekend. And ahead of the event, we are highlighting stories to raise awareness and spark hope in the fight against breast cancer.
And Queen City News anchor Annie Satowski introduces us now to a survivor and a doctor, both who are hoping to find a way to bridge research and treatment gaps across different communities.
God has me here for a reason.
Stephanie Walker's spirit instantly makes you want to be friends. But some may wonder how she continues to smile at all.
I was diagnosed stage 4 right out of the gate. Go big or go home, I guess, you know.
Her breast cancer diagnosis was in 2015, and the hits just kept coming.
When I was diagnosed with a blood clot in my lung and couldn't work anymore, then I had a TIA, which is a mini stroke.
2018 was a bad year, but she says the pandemic made things even worse.
I sunk into a really deep depression. I did think suicide several times. Actually, on the way to an appointment, I thought about ending my life on the interstate.
Well, Walker will tell you that these things don't define her. They've certainly pushed her into becoming an advocate for herself and others.
Those young women out there that have problems or feel a lump and their doctor isn't, concerned, find somebody else that's going to listen to you.
She's especially passionate about inclusion in healthcare.
When you're talking about only 6% of people in clinical trials are Black or people of color, but look at, there's a larger proportion of us with cancer. So we need to be more active in clinical trials to have the medications geared to us, our bodies, to work for us.
So is Dr. Melissa Troster at UNC Chapel Hill. It's actually the main focus of her research.
And the overall risk of dying of breast cancer among breast cancer patients is about 40% higher for Black women compared to white women.
Dr. Troster says there are even bigger gaps in what happens after a diagnosis.
We do see differences in how long it takes to get that first surgery scheduled. We see differences in terms of how long it takes to complete treatment. And there are differences in terms of, how people are accessing care.
She says it'll take multiple agencies and people to change that.
I don't think it's just about education. I think it really is also about putting in policies in place that help make the playing field equal.
And as we start to see businesses and people go all out on pink this October, Walker says awareness is good, but action is best.
Instead of buying all the pink stuff and you don't know where your money is going, send your money to a vetted organization that does nothing but research. And I don't know about you, I am 63 years old and I have been aware for, 50 years. So now that we are aware, we need to do something about that.
Annie Satowski, Queen City News.